Hi, welcome to yoga. I'm Krista. Remember to subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like to practice live with me, you can visit my online studio. The link is on your screen here, and join me for some live streams. I'd love to see you there. So let's get started. This is Opening the Vault 12. So this is going back to a class plan that I designed for a class on August 26, 2018. So my Opening the Vault series of classes, I've gone back into my archives. I have several large binders full of all the class plans that I've created over the years. I keep everything and I create a different plan for every class I teach. So I thought I would just go back into these archives, pull out some of these class plans and resist the urge to rework them in any way. Just bring them back to you here on YouTube the way that I taught them a few years ago. So this one again goes back to August 26, 2018. It's a hip-focused Hatha practice. So let's begin seated. Sitting up tall, comfortably. If you would like to sit on a prop here, go ahead. A thin yoga block or a blanket or a folded towel can be helpful here, just to elevate your hips a little bit and tilt your pelvis forward, and that can make it much more comfortable for your lower back. So if you have a hard time sitting up, or you're kind of rounding back, or it's just not comfortable for your lower back, then I really recommend sitting on something here. So close your eyes. Lengthen your spine, relax your shoulders. Bring your attention to your breath. No need to change it in any way, just notice how your breath feels. Notice the sensations of your inhales and your exhales. How does your breath feel? Where do you feel the sensations of your breath the most? Bring your focus now to the Ajna chakra, the third eye between the eyebrows, place of intuition. Keep your attention focused on the third eye. If your mind starts to wander off, which it most likely will, just try to guide it back to the third eye. Continue to focus your attention on this spot. So focusing on the third eye, but still being aware of how your breath feels. Letting that go now. open your eyes. Take your arms out in front, cup your hands, keep your elbows in close to your sides. On your inhale, pull your right elbow back, hold there for a moment, and then exhale, take it back to center. So focus on your shoulders. Inhale, pull the left elbow back. Make sure you're not turning your upper body, you're just twisting the shoulders. Exhale, back to center. Slowly, alternating sides. Inhale, pull back and hold. And then exhale, back to center. So not a fast movement. Inhale, hold this stretch for a moment, and exhale. Just keep going at your own pace. Focus on the sensations in your shoulders here. Feel that stretch in the shoulders. Keep going. One more on each side. And just take your hands to the floor in front of you. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, come forward. If you can, stack your fists and rest your forehead on your fists. So you're resting your third eye on your fist. If you can't reach, that's okay. Hands just on the mat, and just allow your head to drop forwards. And coming up, notice which leg you have in front. Just straighten your legs for a moment. Add a little movement if you like, rolling them or shaking, or just stay still and stretch a little bit, whatever feels appropriate for you here. Switching sides, so bring your left leg, or whatever, switching your leg, so the other leg is in front now. It's my left, but it may not be for you. So sitting up tall once again, lengthen your spine. So we'll go back to a breathing technique here. Close your eyes for a moment and just really focus on your breath. Notice how your breath feels, particularly the inhale, so focus on how your inhale feels. Just let that go for a moment. You can open your eyes. Bring your fingers together with your thumbs pointing up. Slide your left hand under the right arm, the right hand under the left arm, and just let your arms come down over your chest. So now close your eyes. Bring your awareness back to your breath and notice if it feels any different. Just follow your inhale particularly for a few rounds, and then I'll let you know what you may feel from this. But just really focus on your inhale for a moment. This is called head clearing breath. So see if you can feel the sensation of your inhale going all the way up into the third eye. This can be quite profound, but if you don't feel that, that's okay. Just focus on your inhale. See if you can feel the sensation of your breath coming all the way into the third eye. Can be a great way to clear the fog, to wake yourself up. On your next inhale, follow this next inhale as far as possible. See how it feels. And then after your exhale, just bring your hands to your knees. And now notice the difference. See if you feel any difference in your inhale. Personally, I find this one to be quite amazing, but everyone will experience it differently. Take your arms out in front. Bring the insides of your hands together. Keep the insides of your hands touching as we do this. On your next inhale, squeeze your elbows together. Take your arms up and back overhead. Exhale, squeeze your elbows together as the arms come down. The insides of your hands stay together. Inhale, squeeze the elbows. Take your arms up and back. Exhale. Keep going. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, scooping water over your head is what this is called. So imagine that's what you're doing. You need to squeeze your elbows together in order to scoop water over your head. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times, just like that. And just let your hands come to your knees. Lift your shoulders up. Inhale. Let them drop on an exhale. Just relax for a moment. And open your eyes. Just turn your head to the right. Look over your shoulder. When we work with shoulder movement like that, we can often bring tension into the neck. So we'll just release for a moment. Inhaling to center and exhale to the other side. Come back to center, take an inhale. On your exhale, come forward. If you can, stack your fists, but switch them so the other hand is on top, forehead to the fists. Otherwise, again, hands just to the floor and just allowing your head to drop forward. Try to be aware when you're practicing yoga of how you do the same thing all the time. So when I say stack your fists, you're immediately going to put the same fist on top each time. So changing it up is a good thing. And coming up, it does feel awkward when we switch things like that. It takes you out of your comfort zone a little bit. And again, that's not a thing. Extend your legs out in front. And again, if you'd like to add movement here, that's fine. If you'd rather just stay and stretch a little bit, that's fine too. You don't want to go too deep into a stretch at the moment. And then come up. Reach your hands back behind you. Take your right foot off your mat with the knee bent. On your next inhale, press your knee in towards your left leg, and exhale, press it out. Inhale, press it in. Exhale, press it out. Just getting the hip moving. Inhale and exhale. Keep going. One more on this side. Leg out in front. Switch sides. Take your left foot off your mat. Inhale, press it down. Exhale, press it out. One more time. And take Shake it out in front. Bring your right leg up so your ankle is just above your left knee. Let your arm do the work here. So try to relax your leg, relax your hip. Inhale, bring your knee up. Exhale, pressing very gently, so you're not forcing anything here. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, just very gentle pressure. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going a few more times. Remember, we don't force anything with the physical body or with the breath. Last one. Right knee in toward your chest and extend. Bring your left leg up. Again, let your leg relax. Let your arm do the work. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, very gentle pressure. Inhale. Exhale. One more time on this side. Bring your knee in and extend. Take your left leg out to the side. Right foot comes in towards your groin. So turn to face the right. Reach your left hand back for the left leg. Take an inhale. On your exhale, slide your left hand out. Bring your right hand to your lower back. Roll your shoulder back. Try to open up your chest here. So you're feeling this in the side body. Right hand can stay there, or on your inhale you can take it up, and exhale, reach it over. If you do that though, make sure you don't start to round your body forward. We're trying to stretch the right side of the body here. If you're taking your arm up, see if you can extend and really reach rather than bending your elbow and reaching towards your foot. Extend so you feel a little more stretch down the side body. If that bothers your shoulder, then by all means bend the elbow or just keep your hand down. But otherwise, lengthen and reach. Coming up on an inhale and exhale. Release, switching sides. Legs out in front for a moment. And then to the other side. Right leg goes out, left foot comes in. Turn to the left, reach your right hand back, take an inhale, sliding out on your exhale. So step by step, roll the shoulder back, open the chest. No rushing into your poses. Even though you know where we're going, take your time to get there. So you can stay here or inhale the arm up and exhale it over. Try to extend if you can, and make sure that your neck is comfortable. So you don't have to look up if that bothers your neck. You can look forward. Coming up on an inhale, and exhale, release. Both legs out in front, just shake them for a moment. Soles of your feet together into bound angle. So hands on the knees. So again, this is very gentle. We're not really forcing the knees down. As you inhale, just apply very gentle pressure. Then exhale, let the knees come back up. So it's not strong at all. Inhale, press very gently. Exhale. You're just adding a little bit of weight from your hands. You're not really pressing. Inhale, exhale, just very gentle. Inhale, press gently. Exhale. 2 more times. And bring your knees in, legs out in front, shake them out. Take both legs out wide now. Give yourself a boost. Oh, here comes Sphinx coming to join us. So one hand between your legs, one hand back behind you. Lift yourself up. If you'd like to sit on a prop here, that's always an option. Legs are strong, feet are active. Take an inhale at center. On your exhale, come to a twist to the right. Hold here and breathe. Make sure you're not forcing your way into your twist here either. So we're not pulling ourselves into a twist. Twisting as far as you're able to go without, again, forcing anything. You can give our bodies gentle encouragement, but not force. Inhaling to center, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twisting to the left. Come back to center, take your fingertips back behind you, roll your shoulders back, push into your fingertips and lift your heart. Squeezing, knifing the shoulder blades, and you feel a little more stretch in the inner leg. You'll feel this in the shoulders, the chest, slight back bend. And take your hands in front of you, take an inhale. On your exhale, slowly come forward. You don't need to go very far. If you can come down to your elbows, that's fine. If not, that's okay too. You can just simply stay back here. This will be enough stretch for some people, so you don't have to come forward if it doesn't feel available to you. No further than the elbows if you can get that far. Coming up, take our legs back out in front, shake them out. Back into bound angle with the feet together. Hold on to your feet, take an inhale. On your exhale, come forward, leading with the chest. So nice long spine. You can stay as you are, or the elbows can come down, as long as you can keep length through your spine here. So if you're looking at your feet, lift your gaze. As soon as you drop your head, you start to round your back. Coming up, bring your knees in for a moment, just hug your knees. Take your knees back open, so you can either hold on to your feet or you can take your peace fingers and thumbs around your toes. So we'll work with balance for a moment here. So shifting back a little bit, walk your heels in, lift your feet. So this may be enough balance challenge for you. You may like to stay here. If you'd like to add a little bit of movement, on your inhale, take your left leg out, and exhale, bring it in. Right leg, inhale. Exhale. It's okay if the leg doesn't completely straighten here. Inhale left. Exhale, bring it in. Right. Exhale, one more each side. And then we'll hold. So you can either hold right here or you can take both legs out and hold. Feet back together, release, knees up, and extend. Shake your legs. Bring your right leg up. So we've been preparing for half lotus here. Hold on to your foot and just let the knee gently bounce. So if half lotus is something that you practice, we'll be coming into that now. If not, just come to a cross-leg position with the right leg in front. So make sure you're not, again, forcing your body into anything it's not ready for. So if you're joining me for half lotus, your right foot comes up toward the hip crease, the left leg tucks in. So look at your body. If you've gone into half lotus and your knee is up like this, then you're not quite ready for half lotus yet. So just come to a cross-leg position with the right leg in front. So be honest with yourself when you're practicing yoga and make sure that this is a pose your body is ready for. It can be hard on the knees, the ankles, and the hips. So make sure again that it feels okay for you and that your body is ready for this position. So take an inhale here. On your exhale, come to a twist to the right. If you're in half lotus, you may like to bind your right arm behind your back and reach for your left foot. Back to center, extend your legs. It's really important that we're honest with ourselves when we practice yoga and that we don't go into poses that our body's not ready for. Remember, there's no ego in your yoga practice. left leg up, and just gently let the knee bounce a little bit. And then the option either for half lotus or cross leg position with the left leg in front. So for half lotus, your foot comes up toward the hip crease and the left leg comes in. Again, look at your body. If your knee is up like this, don't go there. If you feel pain in the ankle, the knee, or the hip, then don't go there. Just come to cross leg with the left leg in front. So take an inhale. On your exhale, twisting left. Option, if you're in half lotus, you can wrap the left arm behind your body. Reach for the right foot, or left foot, sorry. I may have said that backwards on the other side. Coming back to center, extend your legs, shake them out. Come to your hands and knees. So we'll start this series, oh, here comes Sphinx again, starting with an exhale. So neutral spine in table pose. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, round your back into cat. Conveniently, I have a cat in front of me. On your inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, extend your right leg out behind you. Exhale, bend your elbows if you can, lower down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, bring your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, extend your leg. Exhale, knee down, round your back. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, extending your left leg. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, push up. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee down, rounding into cat pose. Inhale, lifting the heart, right leg goes back. Exhale, bending the elbows. Push up, inhale. Curl it in, exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Left side, inhale, left leg. Exhale, lower down. Push up, inhale. Curl it in, exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, one more on each side, round your back. Right leg out, inhale. Exhale. Push up, inhale. Curl it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, rounding your back. Inhale, lifting your heart, left leg. Exhale. Push up, inhale. Curl it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, take it down, round your back. Come back into a neutral spine. Big toes touch, take your knees wide. Come into wide knee child's pose. Let your arms rest on the mat. Or if you need to stack your hands under your head, that's fine. From here, coming back to table pose, bring your knees back in. Stretch your legs back behind you into plank. Pause in plank for a moment. Knees down if you like. Inhale, drop the knees. Exhale, come down slowly. Take your legs about hip distance, or even a little wider if that feels okay for you. If you take your legs wider, it may be a bit of a stronger movement, so make sure that feels okay. If it feels good to take them wider, go ahead. Otherwise, keep them hip distance. Arms extend straight out to the side from your shoulders. On your next inhale, lift just the upper body. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Lift, inhale, Sphinx is already in Shavasana here. Exhale down. Again, inhale. Exhale. We'll come up and hold with the option to lift your legs as well this time. So inhale, come up and hold. Arms and legs are straight and active. Keep breathing. Relax, exhale. Take your hands under your forehead. Turn your toes in, turn your heels out. Bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs. Take your legs to the mat, push yourself up to your knees, and come into child's pose. Extend your arms forward now, so your elbows are lifted off the mat. Spread your fingers. Come forward on an inhale. So now your forearms will be on more of an angle here. Tuck your toes under and exhale into down dog. Right leg up on an inhale. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Drop your left knee to the mat. Your hand can bring your foot forward here if necessary. Make sure the knee is over the ankle. And if you need to pad your back knee, you can fold your mat lengthwise, or you can slide a blanket under the back knee if you need to. Coming up, if this feels okay, if you'd rather keep your hands on the floor, that's fine. So you can stay here, or if you'd like a little more, take your hands behind your head and open up. So you're pressing the elbows back, lifting the heart. Slight back bend here, so get you a really nice stretch through the hip flexors on the left side. Press your hands up, inhale. Exhale, take your hands down to the mat. Lift your back knee, inhale. Exhale, stepping back into down dog. Left leg up on an inhale. Exhale, left foot forward. Right knee to the mat. Take your time. If you need to use your hand to bring your foot forward, that's fine. Proper alignment here is important. Coming up if you like. Hands to the knee, you can stay there, or look at your hands and switch them. You've most likely done the same thing. And then take your hands behind your head, pressing the head gently into your hands. Press your elbows back, open up. Press up, inhale. Exhale, take your hands down to the mat, lifting the back knee. Inhale, down dog on your exhale. Right leg up on an inhale. On your exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand if you can, and then drop the knee. So now both hands are on the inside of the right leg. So you can stay up on your hands, or you can drop down to the elbows here if you like. Keep the right foot flat and try to bring the knee toward the shoulder. Now we'll open this up a little bit, so you can turn your right foot out about a quarter turn and let the knee drop open. So now you're rolling toward the outer edge of your foot. If that feels okay, maybe that doesn't feel great for everyone, you may just want to stay there. Bring your right foot back down, come back up to your hands, and walk your foot in. So take your right hand to the outside of your right foot, tuck your toes, and just come back into down dog. Left leg up on an inhale. Exhale, stepping to the outside of your left foot if you can. Drop the knee. Take your time to get here. No rush. So both hands are on the inside of the left leg. You can stay up on your hands. You can drop down to the elbows. For the first part, the foot stays flat. The knee stays pointing up. Now, if you like, you can spin your foot out about a quarter turn and drop the left knee out. Left foot back to the mat, come up to your hands, walk your foot in, left hand comes to the outside. So we'll come back into plank from here. Lift your back knee, take an inhale, step your left foot back into plank. Exhale, drop your knees lower down. Cobra on your inhale, back down on your exhale. Tuck your toes under, pushing up to your knees on an inhale, exhale into down dog. Make your way to the top of your mat. Take an inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. And all the way up on an inhale. Hands to the heart on your exhale. So pausing for a moment in Tadasana. Bring your right knee up. Open to a low tree pose. So keep your foot down towards your ankle, or you can even have your toes on the floor here if you like. Let your right hand rest on your right leg. Left arm goes up on an inhale. On your exhale, if you can, a little bit of a lean to the right. You don't need to go very far here. Take your right arm behind your back. Turn your right knee forward. Feet together, take your left arm back and hold your right wrist. Take your arms a little left and tilt your head. So keep your body straight, just tilt your head over. So feeling the stretch down the neck into the upper arm. Release the right wrist, reach up and hold your left wrist. Take an inhale, exhale to the right. Up, inhale, exhale, release, lift your shoulders, inhale, let them drop, exhale. Bring your left knee up and open, so again, keep it low, so your foot is closer to the ankle, toes down if you like. Left hand just resting on the left leg, right arm up on an inhale. On your exhale, if you can, just a little reach toward the left. Slide your left arm behind your back, straighten out, feet together. Reach back and hold your left wrist. Arms a little to the right, head to the right. Keep your body straight. And straighten out, reach up and hold your right wrist. Take an inhale, exhale over. Straighten up, inhale, exhale, release, lifting the shoulders, inhale, exhale, let them drop. Sphinx is back again. So hands onto your hips. I can't pick you up right now. Okay, I guess I have to pick them up right now. Hands on your hips. Lift your right knee and just let it circle toward the back. Take it down, switch sides, lift your left knee, let it circle. Try it with a cat for a little more challenge. And take it down. Put it down for a sec there, buddy. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your right knee up and open to tree pose. This time, if you like, the foot can come a little bit higher, or you can keep it down below the knee. Just avoid having it right against your knee. Hands together at your heart, or if you want to, take your arms up, cross your wrists, and bring the palms together with your elbows bent. Stop it. He's being a little bit of a monster today. And then release. Hands together, feet together. Take an inhale. Hands to the heart on an exhale. Other side, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart, bring your left knee up and open. So again, you can choose the height of your foot here. Just avoid the knee. Make sure you're not pressing into the knee. Hands to your heart. If you like, take your arms up. Cross your wrists the other way, this time palms together. So if you're not sure, just do what you felt natural and then switch them. Feet together, hands together. Inhale, hands to your heart, exhale. Pause in Tadasana for a moment. I need a little space here, buddy. Pausing in Tadasana, so feet are hip distance apart. Close your eyes if you like. So now we'll do a walking tree. So it's a movement for the hips, and it will also challenge your balance. So just don't overthink it. Lift your right leg and just start swinging. Swing your legs, swing your arms. Don't try to focus on which arm goes forward and back. Just let your body move. If you feel pretty good, you can get a decent swing going here. If you need a wall, that's fine. You can use a wall or a chair. And release. And then just start on the other side. Whenever you're ready, just start swinging. Let your body move. Don't try to overthink it. And release. Shake your legs. So we'll come back to tree pose. If you are okay sitting in half lotus, you can do this in half lotus. So foot lift balance is what it's called. If you are not okay sitting in half lotus, then please don't go there. Just come back into tree pose. Again, be honest with yourself and only go where your body is able to go. So either into tree pose, foot above or below the knee. If it's available to you, right foot into the hip crease into half lotus. Hanging on to the right foot here if you want to. Left arm can go up, or you can push your foot firmly into your leg and take both arms up. If you have slippery leggings on and that's a challenge, just hold on to your foot here if you need to. And release. If you went into half lotus, just bring your knee in towards your chest for a moment. You can do that from tree pose also. And then feet together. Shake it out. And then to the other side. So left leg up, either into tree pose, you can keep it low, you can bring it higher, or into half lotus. So make sure the knee's not up really high here. You're trying to press the knee down and back. Holding on to your foot if you like, with the arm up, pressing your foot into your leg. My leggings are a little bit slippery, so I'm sliding a little bit, but we'll give it a go. There we go. Coming out slowly, especially if you're in half lotus, take care when you come out. Bring your knee to your chest, and then feet together. Give your legs a shake. Take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart, pausing to breathe for a moment. Close your eyes if you like. Reaching up on an inhale. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lifting your heart. Exhale, fold and step back into plank. Take an inhale. On your exhale, drop your knees and come all the way to the belly. And then from here, right elbow bent, left arm goes down by your side. Turn your head right, slide your knee up towards your elbow. And then just relax in here in half frog. So right leg is bent, right elbow's bent, head turns right. Just breathe there. Relax your lower back, relax your hips. Switching over, so straightening the right leg, the right arm, left elbow bends, head turns left, and then your left knee slides up towards your elbow. And just relax. Straighten out. So you're back onto your belly. Take your hands under your forehead for a moment and just relax. You can push yourself up to your knees and come into child's pose. So either the knees together or wide, whichever feels best for you. And if child's pose doesn't really feel good for you, you can always just come up to your knees and drop your elbows down. So your hips stay high, and you're just letting your head drop toward the floor so the neck is relaxed. For some people, that may feel better for the knees or the ankles. Many people are comfortable in child's pose, but not everyone. You can come up from child's pose, shift your feet over to one side, extend your legs out in front. Sphinx has taken over my mat. So legs extended out in front. Legs are straight, toes are pointing up. Take an inhale and reach forward, lift up out of your hips, and exhale, come forward with a long spine, straight legs. You may not be able to go that far, that's fine. You might be back here, just leaning forward, but try to lift up out of your hips and reach your chest forward. Some people may benefit here from having a prop under your hips. You may need to sit on a block or a blanket in order to assist you here, especially if you are tilting back, then it's really difficult to come forward. So if you can elevate your hips and tilt your pelvis forward, much easier to get yourself into this forward fold. Generally, it's better for the legs to be straight and the back to be straight, but if your back is quite sensitive, if it bothers your back, it's okay to bend your knees a little bit if you need to. Then progress towards straightening the legs so you get a better stretch into the hamstrings. You can walk your hands up your legs, bend your knees, wrap around, hold a wrist and switch, hold the other wrist. Pull yourself through your legs. Go ahead onto your back. Take your feet out as wide as your mat. Knees are bent. Arms open to the sides, or if you like, you can extend your arms overhead. Take an inhale. Exhale, knees to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. So one more at that pace. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. You can keep going like that, or you can speed it up here if it feels appropriate for you. So as quickly as you like, or as slowly as you need to. Next time your knees go right, you can finish there. Bring your knees up. Bring your feet in so they're hip distance. Take your arms down by your sides. Heels are in fairly close to you. On your next inhale, press down into your feet and lift yourself up into bridge pose. Make sure your knees stay lined up with your hips and they don't come open. next inhale, you can lift your heels. And as you exhale, slowly down, one vertebra at a time. Once your tailbone comes down, let your heels drop down, relax. Bring your knees in towards your chest, take your legs straight up to the ceiling, flex your feet, legs out wide. If you need support, you can bring your hands under your legs, or you can just bend your knees and take your knees open with your hands on your legs there. If you'd like a little more, your hands can come to the insides of your legs. You're not pressing down, you're just adding the weight of your hands. Now bring your hands together, or if you need support, you can take your hands behind your head. Take an inhale. On your exhale, lift and reach through. So press the feet, reach. If you need to support your head, again, hands can come behind your head. Releasing your head back down, you can bring your legs back in, hug your knees. Take your feet to the mat, cross your right knee over, inhale. On your exhale, let your knees go to the left. If you'd rather do this with uncrossed legs, that's fine. And bring your knees up if you had your knees crossed. And go the other way. So left knee crosses over. Take an inhale. And knees go right on your exhale. And just relax. Bring your knees back up, uncross if they're crossed. Take your knees into your chest. Hug your knees for a moment. Just stay still, make your feet active. Bring your knees in. If it's not okay to hold on to the fronts of your shins here, you can take your hands behind your knees, holding onto the backs of your legs instead. Some people find that's better for the knees. Now take your hands onto your knees. Keep your knees together and just circle them a few times. Clockwise, a little massage for the lower back, the back of the hips, and counterclockwise. Hug your knees in, take an inhale. And on your exhale, curl up, bring your nose towards your knees. If you can reach your feet, hold your feet and bring your nose right towards your knees into ball pose. And releasing back. Feet to the mat. So we'll settle into Shavasana. Finding your comfortable position. If you need a blanket, go ahead and grab one, or socks, or a sweater. And then find your comfortable positions. The knees can be bent if that feels better. If you'd like to relax your hips a little bit, we did a lot of external rotation today. If you'd like to work with some internal rotation just to counter that, your feet can come wide and the knees can drop in toward each other. So that might be a nice way to have Shavasana today, or the legs can be straight in corpse pose, whatever feels appropriate for you right now. Once you're settled, just turn your head gently a few times side to side, loosen up the neck. You can take your hands behind your head and lift your head and just adjust it and then place it back down. Important that your neck feels comfortable, let your shoulders relax. Let the mat support you, so allow your body just to sink into the mat. Close your eyes. Gentle awareness on the breath, so no need for it to be a certain way. Just notice the flow of your breath and the movement of your body as you're breathing. Follow that rhythm of your breath and allow it to help you settle. You can stay with your breath throughout Shavasana if your mind is active, or you can just let it go whenever you're ready and just settle in to this all-important final relaxation. Back to your body, your breath. Stay still. And just take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Imagine you're bringing your breath all the way down to your toes, nourishing the entire body. And a long, slow exhale. Now bring some movement into your fingers, your toes. Make the movement a little bigger if you like, shaking or wiggling or whatever you'd like to do. Stretch if that feels appropriate. When you're ready, roll over to your side, your right side if you can, and just stay for a moment there. No rush to come up, so take your time on your side, bring your chin forward, bring your knees up, relax. Now help yourself to seated. Sitting with your eyes closed, just allow your hands to rest on your legs. Notice how you feel after yoga, and I don't just mean your physical body. How do you feel overall? Your body, your mind, your breath, your mood. Yoga goes so much deeper than just your physical body. Hands together at your heart. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and remember, join me for a live stream if you like. Visit my online studio. The link is here on the screen right now. I'd love to have you join me. Thanks. Namaste.